Gates fly back and they're off. And a good bit for the lead here. Someone else began sharply with Finding Perfection, scrubbing up the rails, My Final Trick. And going up on the outside to challenge for the lead is also Lime. And Savvy Sister dropped behind, and Lime has won the early battle and shot clear. 3 furlongs out, and it's Lime stepping away by 2.5 to My Final Trick. A couple away someone else, a similar margin. Finding Perfection and bustled along at the back is Savvy Sister. Lime in front, coming off the inside to challenge is My Final Trick as they wheel for the judge. And My Final Trick breathing down the neck of the hot favourite Lime. And My Final Trick going a shade the better here. My Final Trick and Lime settle down to fight this out clear of someone else. And My Final Trick burrowing away. Lime in second, down the outside someone else. And inside the final 16th, My Final Trick. Emma Jane Wilson opens the season with a win. My Final Trick, 2 lengths to Lime. Ahead away someone else. 2 to Finding Perfection, and Savvy Sister was last. 51.75.
Push his head around. Okay, here we go. Just a second. Okay. So, I need to get a close-up of Emma and Daryl. Okay.
All right, be honest. How many of you out there had Emma Wilson winning that first race? If you did, congratulations. You got 9-2 on My Final Trick. I'm here with the leading rider. How good does that feel to kick off the season like that?
Oh, it's always nice. I mean, it's a long season. We go all the way to December.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a marathon, not a sprint. But, I mean, this was a sprint today, and my filly ran well. I thought she would. She's been running really well in shorter distance races in the end of the year last year. So pretty happy to get off the duck at Woodbine.
Yeah, 1 for 1. Only rider who can lay claim to that. At what point did you realize, hey, I got a shot to catch this Ward horse?
This morning when I looked at the form. I mean, this filly that I was on, you look at her class, she stitches off the pace and makes a solid run every time. I mean, Wesley's horses showed speed, and I thought the 4.5 might be the advantage that he'd have on me, but if it worked out with position, I'd be running on end, and they might not be able to hold me off, and you can see that's the way it panned out.
I know it's only one race, but track looks like it's great shape.
I mean, they do a fantastic job. I mean, we have some of the most extreme weather here in Canada, here in Toronto. I mean, you go from as hot as you get in Florida all the way to as cold as you get in the Antarctic. And, I mean, they manage this surface as good as they can. I mean, they do maintenance. Mr. Dickinson, the maker at Tbred, comes in and makes sure he manages it as well. I mean, there's going to be times you have to tweak it, and they do that, and they attention to detail. So it's phenomenal surface, phenomenal facility. I mean, that's why I keep coming back here.
One of the ambassadors of the game, well-spoken, so I got to keep talking to you here. Winter, very nice for you. The family, south of the 49th, how did that go?
It was good. I mean, I got to be honest, it was a little stressful at first. It wasn't really the plan to go to Florida. I mean, COVID has us all, questioning how to manage things. But, I mean, with all the protocols in place, the number of times I stuck a swab up my nose, I mean, it was excessive. But we managed, and, my kids got a chance to get down to Florida, enjoy some sunshine, and I got to stay down in the sunny, shiny weather and keep my clients happy and stay fit and, smile on my face, ready for opening day.
One final thing. I'm going to test your Jeopardy skills. When's the last time you won a race for Daryl Hasmatali?
Well, I would have to go back and say probably Mr. Grumpy. And if I'm correct, I think this horse is half to Mr. Grumpy. Am I right?
Wow, 2016. She didn't phrase it in the form of a question, but I got to give it to her. That's amazing.
Well, I am a jockey, not a Jeopardy champ, so.
Congratulations. All right, there she is. She's wearing number 1, and right now she is number 1 in terms of the rider standings here at Woodbine. My Final Trick. Didn't take long to get our first upset of the season, scoring at 9-2.